Bah Banshai Marbañiang harangkat lang bat iba baya lapang hakakat sau tarik por khatway bejemen stem kila Shah khot kerpang habo police reserve lengba deputy superintendent of police halo ka jingpha ke Ejahar persya iki pulit ki balawan ra ki jingkul mal daka baber ngem bersit bat pen ibor ki nohikai contractual haka hendriu tarik urisau kat ba kidang penlong ki jingyai baklem penthut kabadai kabanta katkum kinohikai kibalami pajba katkum ke Ejahar ke balapha lakadeu persya iki pulit kibalami pau kate kesngi kumbala sakhi daki babun balang haka baki pulit ki brai pen shu sendat kila berngem bersit bat kawang ru shi sendan da bom pen sat khmat kabalawan ra kecing mensa ki babun balang bat kecing sya tencu bor iaki nohikai contractual khamtam kido ki balawan yalam milaki jong ki khun kikti bat rengkat lang ru haga baladon lang ki nohikai kenthei ki brang don hapdeng kecing armen hapdeng kecing betai sakhi balapan de ki bor pulit nakaliang cho Bah Banshai Marbañiang ila ai ko pilang Shah deputy superintendent of police halo lai teli ki benta katkum ka kendon bakongsan kum ka standard procedures and rules relating to crowd control, maintain of law and order, katkum ka police act khatra nrai huwai, using tear gas by police is unlawful. Bah Banshai Marbañiang ila pensngau Shah deputy superintendent of police bala dalang ba ka bo jengki pulit kandang wanra kecing bakla hagaban penting upat ba kanong wanra syu kecing syang suk syang san hapok kecela nakaliang chang Bah Banshai Marbañiang ila file complaint ru Shaka Meghalaya Human Rights Commission dagba pen isya kedar baki nohikai hakate kesngi ki yang bandawai ka hok ka jongki haden belashat temra ka sarkar jila lakan tujur halor ka benta banchim khia hakaban bishar hok daga bakhuin bat omdeshu man island balangba ka police department kan wanra kalenti ban pensyong air shikipat ba namar haka bakut ya ba amdan syu ki banchania ki bor pulit khamtam laikat hadu bayak no hikai lakhain kum ki nong pankulmar tangkum ki poiwir bakhlem nong rim
te hakane opor ni kum nakalian ki ba ju sentran ne ki no hikai jongka lower primary school ba ni ju ikusan ni opor nakamta bandawai ka hok kejuki ya ka bakila sya ban wen no nakakam kejuki te nakaliang ka jungi hidden ka ba ngila pelong iki program ki per khamtam hakato beski ka ba ngila pelong iki program kadro trik jung Oktober ada apa ante po jangan nomor kian lomba. Jadi kita kebang ngilayo ban pelong itu program. Bat ngilayo ru ya kaba nginyelek ante po sekretariat bandawai ka hom chupino hikai. Bat ngilek ban kan hiru ba ngim don gono ka jing penkumar abai dei ba tesi ya kebang nginya hiru da kata ka peaceful tadi. Lalu lambat di distrik ru jupor ada kebangi rakyat buat kebasosi pat kolong ba anda ngilapoi hangte for HP ada kebangi la sa pakalenti aki pulit bat ba ngilasa thangro de gitu ki bom tiar gas te bat ngiro ngiladon hapdeng ka jing mensau bat kajing pangmet angta bat aki jing thut jogi khmat ro nomor lemba jing tu tiar gas te bahane ngeto hi marmar ngila pha eka FIR jel DHP te bat mene ngila yo eka banwan ban ai ka statement te habang ngila ban ai ka statement mene kaski bat ngilai ya thu ro thik kumba kalong hi kumba kaja akba ngila sya ban pakhang linti ngila sya ban push ro ki pulit bat ba kipul kenthe ro hate ga sngi kimdon kiran te kipul sentang te bat kira push te kila thi bat kira push te kiro te bat kata ling ngimba ki social media ki ba kira ai bani iro kira pakai ke bor ki ba ami ba ting kang gas ne ke ting push ke ting ki ba kira kila ne ki ki men khanglat belum syak balik stage support ka support sekretariat te bat ba nakaliang ga jungaro ngala yo ban or sepo nala nang ba ka jing set tergas jungki pulit ka ba kila pengken ya kan ka balong illegal ru jo por te ngi dawa ya ki bor juga an ni ba dei pet ba kin snobha ban simkia halo kare ko benta nang pa kanum jasu ada nabot namar ba kane ka benta kamne ka ba ngide taki reus deu na ngide taki leno andre ngide kita ki pai ba ki ba ngidawa ro ya kata ka hoki da ka lenti ka ba jajai ka ba omdon hi kono ka ba ngira hagi tiar penestau ne ki mau ki ding ek ngira andre nget ring ti jajai tai ka susi ba kolong ba kila pengken pa ka an kila sim ya ka an ki juki klan kono ka ta kolong ek ba susi te nakaliang ka junga hi na su kerpat ek bor jong ka an ba kin sim kia alor kane ka benta ka ba ki kato ka nengot ki pulit ki lapang ken ya ka an ya ka ba kila simro akti ya ka an ten limong ba bor ko ki pulit ki wasnyo andre tang ba katus ni padai kiran ko ba kato ka nengot no ba kitu ki ba phong jen yong ro ki ba la le don bor ki ba lapang i kata ka jing ni bor ka ki ten andre kum ki biro jo ka an hajing sa ki de ban ai ka jing da ban lat no ka jing plumar ban lat no ka jing ya mensau andre penban maki dalam kum binong tangding then re aga ji sakim de ban long ha tu golenti andre ki de ban kumkin breu jo ka an de ban pet in ban lat ne no ka jing ma jo sau then re la da kumki ki pen i pat kum tu ka kom ka jing long ju ki ka penduk nya penban ne ngi pai ba pat ha ka bing nya ki in don jo ka jing nya nam ta ju ki te na ka lang jo nga thank tahi bersyukur.
Okay, thank you very much. What we are coming here today in regarding this topic, as per the statement taken by the Deputy Superintendent of Police, Shri D. Karim, the MPS, we have also to discuss in regarding this matter what is happening on that 6th of September of this month regarding the issues what founded by the contracts for teachers. We also therefore we are there and supported the teachers, and during on that day, as per the meeting held on that Matkian Mambada, at the moment while we are starting to move the peace rally, the peaceful march to the secretariat, but suddenly while after a few minutes, we have found that from the police department has taken the issues in their hand without any concern. Because why? They think that they are all the pressure group or the riots or whatever it is. But as we have seen, as a concerned citizen, while seeing they are all the teachers, most of the teachers, they are the women. And also they stand because why? They are fighting for justice, because for their own rights in regarding what the topic doing by the state government for removing from the services as a teachers. Because why? During this past few years, they have already there in the service and no eligibility tests are there with the teachers. But suddenly at the moment while this MTEL is coming in the state of Meghalaya, and the state of Meghalaya directly removed them without any concern. And we don't know exactly what is happening for them, but what is it mattered for related for the teachers, I think that it is totally without any concern made by the state government. Therefore, on that day also, we have a meeting with the Education Minister, Sri Lakman Rumbu, also what we have doing the discussion with him. But I feel so bad. What we appeal also to the minister in charge of the education department also, from his side also, he doesn't have any points for consideration to give the teachers. And all the teachers, they are ruined by themselves. They are also came to demand for their own rights, but suddenly, as we have seen by the police department, they taking their issues into their hands. Okay, for today also by the Deputy Superintendent of Police, he called an explanation. He's taking a statement from us in regarding this FIR, what we have filed to the Director General of Police. On that 6th of October, we filed the FIR, and also what we have mentioned in the FIR, because most of the teachers, they are coming along with the children, and also some of the teachers, they are coming during pregnancy. And also what I've seen on that day after this issue is happened, and also what the police, from the police department, some of the police during civil dress, they have thrown the tear gas. And I don't know what is the matter, what happening for the police, because before the peaceful march starting, every one of us, we have already discussed with the magistrate, and the magistrate gave us the permission to move. And then suddenly, before reaching to the secretariat on the side of IGP, the police threw a tear gas, and some of them in civil dress. It's also, I don't know, by police department, why they taking their act into their own hands without any concern, by not listening to the magistrate, by not listening to the department or any government. And also what we have mentioned in the FIR, on that day we have seen no police personnel by women, no women police. All of the police personnel are there, they are only male police and no female police. That's why this is directly violation by the police department. They are started to mishandling the women. They are started to, like, might be the police personnel, they are trying also to attempt murder to the citizens on that day. Because why? The police personnel are trying to violate the law. Some of them, they are not taking care. Based as per the police rights, as per the police personnel, for the rights of the citizen, they didn't accept anything. And also what we have mentioned in the FIR, this is directly violate the human rights. Also, it violates the fundamental rights of the Indian Constitution. On this day also, from my side, I also given a letter to the Deputy Superintendent of Police regarding this maintenance of law and order, preservation of peace. Because as it is mentioned in the Section 31 of the Police Act 1861, from the department, they had already given on how to maintain the law and order, and also on how to preserve the peace of the people, especially because as a concerned citizen, from the teachers, they are moving as per the fundamental rights of the Indian Constitution, based as per the Article 19 of the subsection 1 of the article. So that's why I given this letter to the Deputy Superintendent of Police, and also I given him the standard and procedure of crowd control. This is also a Commonwealth Human Rights Initiative, while mentioned on July 2005. Because why? It's the right to assemble, the Article 19(1) subsection B of the Indian Constitution. I also given this letter to the Deputy Superintendent of Police today by doing it clearly, nicely, and also on how to take care for the people, especially for the rights of the citizens. Because why? All the teachers and some of the NGOs, the concerned citizens, the police threw a tear gas to the movement on that day. Because why? As we have seen, accordingly as per this RCW 10 116030, it has been already mentioned, use of tear gas. A law enforcement agency may not use or authorize its peace officer or other employees to use tear gas unless necessary to alleviate a present risk of serious harm exposed by a riot, barricade, or hostage. All the teachers are the government employees. They are not the riots, they are not the criminals, they are not the barricade, whatever it is. As we have seen while mentioned in this RCW also, I also give this letter to the Deputy Superintendent of Police on this day. Because why? He is taking the statement. And what we have mentioned in the statement, that in the statement, we are trying to contact the Deputy Superintendent, the SP, that to take action, initiative for that person on that day, especially for the person who is the police personnel or might be anybody, but during a civil dress, he threw a tear gas to the movement made by the teachers on that day. This is especially attack to the rights of the people. Also, it violates the rules and regulation frame for the police personnel, especially on how to take care for the people's rights. As also we have seen during this is one of the main things what is happening also, while also mentioned during for the human rights by the Dr. Jamil Dakwa. He also mentioned that tear gas has been banned in warfare. Why do police still use it? That's why what we have seen on also this letter, we have also to give to the police department on how to take care accordingly as per these rules. Mentioned accordingly as per the human rights, also from my side as a concerned citizen, I have sent a complaint to the Human Rights Commission of Meghalaya that as I have seen that from the police personnel on that day during the peaceful march organized by the teachers, the police make a violation. Because from the teachers along with us also, we are moving a non-violent. It's a non-violent movement. But why the police on that day? By not taking care, especially for the rights of the citizens, directly they try to violate whatever it is. That's why I also complained to the Human Rights Commission and also appeal to the Human Rights Commission to take care for this action and what to do and how to do. This is the concern for the citizens of Meghalaya. That's why for all these things, what we have mentioned here today, especially for the statement taken by the DSP from the police department, we are the concerned citizens and also we are trying to make as soon as possible on what to do and how to do, because while also enclosing along with these documents, the standard procedure, the rules and regulation, whatever it is, we have mentioned to take an action for the police and also to take care on how the people should trust it again for the police department. Because all these days, each and every one, we are trusting the police people. The police personnel, we trust them. If the police personnel didn't take care properly according to rules and regulation and how to take care for the citizens, nobody can trust them anymore. That's why this is all the main things. As the citizens, what we are mentioned here, we are mentioned for the rights of the citizens, and also let the human rights stand together along with us. Because why? We are also human. Nobody can give anything to anybody. But because why? We are not all criminals. We are not all not the riots. Because we are the citizens and they are also along with us. They are all the teachers. They are the government employees. That is all, and thank you very much.